Hello and welcome to Star Wars: The Living Set. Will, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Excited to be back with you guys. We have a special episode this time that you don't even know about yet.
What?
We have a little package over here that
Yeah.
we actually got a package from one of the people who watches our show, and they actually happened to send us a couple things. So before we dive into our 4 cards, I'm going to go ahead and open up this package. So shout out to, again, a great person who helped us out here. So this person said, "Your show is awesome. I really like what you guys do, and I want to send you a couple of things."
Okay.
So I'm going to open this up here and so you can see. So they know this person is on Instagram, and they know that we've actually been collecting some autographs, as you can see behind us.
Okay.
We love the Star Wars Living Set, meeting the characters, just like they do. So they said, "I'm going to send you a couple autograph cards." So card number 1, Dennis Lawson, of course, who plays Wedge. So pretty cool on that one. Hang on, they get better.
Okay, we have a signed wedge.
Signed wedge.
That is awesome. Oh my god.
Yep. So there's this one, which is actually, so hang on a second. So this is actually C. Anderson Nelson. So this person actually played, C. Andrew Nelson. This person actually played Darth Vader when they reshot stuff for like the new Empire Strikes Back, a bunch of other video games, a bunch of other scenes. So it's not David Prowse. It's not, I'm drawing a blank on the voice. It's not James Earl Jones, but this is a guy who actually played Darth Vader during some of the remakes, which I thought was pretty cool. Right? All right. I'm saving the best for last. You're going to love this one.
What
Are you ready?
The best for last. There is no way this could get better.
Who is one of your favorite characters from Rebels?
I have many.
That's right. We have an autographed Hera card voiced by Vanessa Marshall. So, again, shout out to, one of our great fans on Instagram for sending us these cards. So thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. Well, what are your thoughts about getting 3 more signed cards for our collection?
That is awesome.
Pretty cool, huh?
That is awesome.
You should say thank you.
Thank you. You are the best.
So super awesome. Thank you guys for being a great community and helping us out. Let's dive into our 4 cards for this week. So we've got card number 129 is Rebolt from Solo. I'll be honest, I didn't know who Rebolt was. I was a little surprised how early Rebolt is in this. Again, it's card 129. There's a lot of characters out there, but Rebolt is actually from Solo actor Ian Kenny. He's a Corellian who is part of the White Worms gang. Again, that was the gang that, of course, was helping out with Lady Proxima. Let's do some stats real quick. They made 1,259 of this one. 51 have been graded, 41 PSA 10s, and 9 9s. So the interesting part is that in being part of the White Worms gang, this person, Rebolt, was apparently once considered for the role of head boy. Now, when you hear head boy, what do you think of?
Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter, right? I was like, is that going to be one of the Weasley kids, like head boy? So I thought that was interesting. And apparently in the movie, he and Skye, another character, were the 2 people that brought Han and Kira to Lady Proxima. So again, I don't know a lot about Rebolt. I don't know if we're going to see Rebolt again, but that's a little bit about Rebolt. Cool? Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to you. Card number 130, Zam Wesell from Attack of the Clones.
So Zam Wesell is basically like the bounty hunter person that Boba Fett hired. And wrote stats quick, so they made 1,293. 44 have been graded by PSA, 15 9s, and 29 10s. The actress is Leanna
Walsman, I believe.
Walsman? Okay.
Yep.
She is in 66 different shows and or movies, and her most popular one is Star Wars.
Yep.
And then more about the actual character. She is a Clawdite bounty hunter. Clawdite is a species that can very easily shapeshift.
Which we hear about in the movie.
Which we hear about and see.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then, like I said, she was hired by Jango to kill Padme.
Apparently, she was also the person that blew up the platform at the beginning as well.
Yeah.
Remember the beginning of that movie?
Yeah.
Where the stunt double, or the stunt double, but like the body double for Padme ends up dying because this was something that Zam was also involved with. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Before we go into the other thing, I did see something very funny.
Okay.
So, Chancellor Palpatine needs Padme dead.
Yep.
He doesn't want to do it himself. So then he hires Jango Fett.
I'm sneezing live on camera.
Oh, sorry. He hires Count Dooku to kill Padme, but he doesn't want to do it. So then he hires Jango. Jango doesn't want to do it, Then he sends Zam. Zam doesn't want to do it. Then she sends the droid. The droid doesn't want to do it. So then the droid sends Bugs.
That's a lot.
Exactly.
Okay.
I just thought that was funny.
All right. So tell me about where Zam crashed into, because this was a very specific canon part about Zam's character.
This was very, very, very specific.
Yep.
So later on, when Anakin and Obi-Wan finally catch Zam,
Yep.
they're like trying to like get on top of like her speeder and stuff. She eventually crashes into a street.
Yep.
Just a nameless Coruscant street.
Nameless place. There's a bar, a restaurant. People are around.
Keep in mind that the whole entire planet is a whole entire big city.
We know that.
So this city had exact like names, exact district, exact everything.
Yep.
So it was, she crashed into Vos 6 Essa.
Vos Gessel Street, apparently.
Vox Gessel Street.
Yep.
Which is in the Uskru?
Sure.
Something? Uskru district.
Entertainment district, to be specific.
Uskru Entertainment District. And then outside the Outlanders Club.
So if you happen to be going to visit Coruscant and you want to go and see where did Zam Wesell specifically crash, you now know exactly where Zam crashed.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anything else on Zam?
Not much. I thought the character was pretty cool. I liked how it was kind of like one of those bounty hunters that we saw for a little bit.
Yep.
And then sadly died.
Yeah, died pretty quickly, shot by a Camino dart that we find out later from Jango, in fact, right?
No, we actually hear it from Dex.
Well, I know, but Jango shoots the Camino,
Yes.
the dart, and that's how we go to Dax at the little diner car, and then we track back that way. Okay, all right, let's go to card number 131. I'm going to call it the big hitter of the week.
Very easily.
Moff Gideon from Mandalorian. So tell us about Moff.
So Moff Gideon is the character from Mando. I don't think he's in anything else.
Not yet.
Wait, what?
Not yet. At least not that we've seen. No.
Not that we know of.
Not that we know of.
So for stats quick, they made 1,411, 66 have been graded by PSA, 29s, and 44 10s.
Yep.
The actor is, I don't want to say.
You can say it.
Giancarlo.
Yep.
Esposito.
Correct. Yes.
I think.
Yep.
And then he is in a lot of stuff. He's in 194 different shows and/or movies.
Yep.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. Good job, Giancarlo, on your career.
Some of his big stuff was Breaking Bad.
Yep.
And numerous Spike Lee movies.
Yeah, so you don't know any Spike Lee movies, but of course from the 80s and 90s, Spike Lee, a.k.a. Mars Blackman, from the Michael Jordan Nike commercials. He was in a lot of those and has some big roles there. He also started on Broadway. Pretty cool for him. So good job, Giancarlo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then more about like the character stuff about Moff Gideon. He was a Moff in the Empire and was there during the Purge of Mandalore.
Yep.
And then he acquired the Darksaber by tricking Bo-Katan Kryze.
Yep.
I don't remember all the specifics, but you were telling me.
Yeah, there's a lot of backstory. Apparently he faked like that he actually had died, and then he went into the Outer Rim, and that's when he started to kind of create his own army where he wanted to kind of come back, and then that's where he started looking for Grogu. So that's kind of the backstory, was that he helped to bomb Mandalore, got the Darksaber from Bo-Katan by tricking her, and then through the Night of 1,000 Tears, he actually led the attack where they basically destroyed all of Mandalore.
They destroyed all of it.
Yep, and then he went away for a while, and then he was in the Outer Rim, and then now he's kind of back, and apparently he kind of sees himself as like a warden or a peacekeeper across the galaxy, and that doesn't really work out very well for him.
Yeah. And then Jon Favreau actually wrote the role of Moff Gideon for Giancarlo.
Giancarlo, yep.
Yeah, so he like wrote this character's everything for that actor.
Which is cool.
Which I thought was awesome.
Yeah.
And then apparently he wanted to do his own stunts, but because like when he saw the stunt double, he said, "That looks nothing like me."
That's apparently what he said. Yep.
So he tried to do his own stunts and like all like lightsaber fighting and all that.
Yep.
And apparently during that he broke 5 lightsabers. And eventually they just said, "You have to stop. We only have 1 lightsaber left. You just have to stop."
Yeah. Apparently the prop guy was like, "You gotta do this better because you keep breaking lightsabers. We got 1 left, and if you break that one, then we're done."
Yeah.
So again, obviously an amazing character from Mando.
Very awesome character.
I would say probably easily one of my top 3 characters from Mandalorian.
Very easily.
Obviously the bad guy, but just the way he plays the character. There's also stuff where he talks about how he kind of modeled it after Grand Moff Tarkin. Kind of just that, I'm here, here's my presence, I don't need to say a lot, you're going to respect me. The character is amazing.
It almost kind of seems to me like a mix of like Tarkin and Thrawn like mixed together.
Oh, good call.
Like Tarkin's like strong like appearance well, Thrawn usually is more like on like the back streets guy.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
And then he also has like that very ingenious mind that Thrawn has, always going like 4 steps ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody else is so confused, and he's like, just trust me, and then it works out perfectly.
Even at the end when he dies, spoiler alert. He's surrounded by Mandalorians. He's basically outnumbered, and he's like, I got this. None of you are going to live except for me. And then only when Luke Skywalker showing up does that change. Otherwise, he was spot on. There's no way he could have seen a Jedi Knight coming.
Yeah.
Right? But otherwise, the Dark Troopers would have killed everyone else. He would have been fine. He would have gotten the Darksaber, but only to Luke. So, again, shout out to Moff Gideon and Giancarlo for doing a really great job there.
Yeah.
All right. Card number 132, our last card of the week, Torra Doza from Resistance. We're going to do stats real quick on this one. They made 1,184. 34 have been graded by PSA, 7 9s, and 27 10s. The voice on this one is actually Myrna Garcia Velasco. She's actually done 34 different voice roles. And apparently Torra Doza is a human female pilot from the ship called Colossus. Again, I'll be honest, I haven't watched Resistance. I don't know anything about this one. So we don't have a whole lot in Resistance. I don't know what else I can say on that one.
Yeah.
But again, really cool cards this week. So a couple of things real quick. Shout out to Galaxy Pickers on Instagram. That's actually the person who hooked us up with these cards. So super cool. So what do you want to say to Galaxy Pickers for that one?
Thank you so much. You really pick like my dream characters to have signed that aren't like Luke Skywalker or like Obi-Wan. You really just picked all of those and laid them on a silver platter. Thank you so much. I hope you like the show.
Yep, that's awesome. So again, your favorite card of the week, which one are you going to go with?
I got to go with Moff.
Yeah, you got to go Moff Gideon on this one. Zem is going to be a close second, but Moff Gideon for sure.
Yeah.
Again, shout out to Kris Penix for doing a great job on the artwork, continuing to bring us amazing cards. If you're interested in the cards, every Tuesday, 2 new cards on Topps.com, and you can check them out. We are up to almost card number 500. We're getting close.
Not really.
Not for us, but as far as how many cards they've made.
Yeah, okay, I was about to say.
We're getting close, and now they're actually doing ships and other things as well, so it's pretty cool.
Everything.
So again, thank you guys for watching our show. We appreciate it. Thank you for the cards. It was amazing. Again, a great way to continue to grow the community, and we hope you guys have a great time.
Bye.